those people who you said you're gonna sideline? Vana Gamchirai? That is micro cheating. Hello everyone, I'm Mel. Welcome back to the channel. To the new and returning subscribers, welcome. I'm so happy to see you again. And if you're new around here, please, by all means, feel free to look around, check out the other videos on the channel. And if this is your sort of vibe, stick around by clicking the subscribe button below and joining the family. Today, we are going to be discussing a very common relationship bad behavior, which most of us are actually guilty of, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. And this phenomenon is known as micro cheating. In this video, I want to talk to you. You directly, not your partner, not your friend, not your mama, not your dad, nobody but you. So it's all about self-introspection. So as we discuss these points, I want you to pause and ask yourself, am I a micro cheater? And what am I going to do about it if I am? Jumping straight into it, micro cheating is small acts that are almost cheating. It's behavior that straddles the fence between fidelity and infidelity. Micro cheating is anything that is more emotionally or physically charged than what is okay in your relationship. And a point to note is that micro cheating varies from relationship to relationship, depending on the boundaries that you've set up in your relationship and what you guys generally consider as cheating. So with that said, what are the signs that you or your partner is micro cheating? Mind you, this is not an exhaustive list, but I'll try and cover as much as I can. 1. Are you paying more attention to someone who isn't your partner? Micro cheating. 2. Are you deleting texts and chats so that your partner doesn't know who you're talking to? Micro cheating. 3. Are you downloading dating apps just to check them out, or swiping on Tinder just for fun, or to see how many matches or likes you'll get? Micro cheating. 4. Are you forging relationships that are more emotionally or physically charged than a typical platonic connection? Micro cheating. 5. Are you texting flirty memes or jokes to someone who's not your partner? Micro cheating again. 6. Are you putting extra effort into your appearance as you go to work or go somewhere where you might run into your crush? Micro cheating. 7. Are you Google stalking an ex or a crush? Are you spending a lot of time on someone else's pages, social media pages, who's not your partner? Micro cheating. 8. Are you sharing personal details like your sexual tastes, kinks, or fantasies with someone who is not your partner? Micro cheating. 9. Are you sexting someone who's not your partner, using graphic language or sending nudes? Micro cheating. 10. Are you hiding a friendship from your partner? Micro cheating. 11. Are you lying about your relationship status or downplaying it on social media or in public so that people don't know how serious it is? Micro cheating 101. 12. Are you constantly liking and commenting a crush's or ex's social media posts? Yeah, we see you with your flame emojis, your string of heart eyes. Micro cheating. 13. Are you inventing reasons to see your crush? Are you racking your brain every morning trying to think, no, so that you can see your crush? You are micro cheating. 14. Are you revisiting a person when you're upset within your committed relationship? You know those people who you said you're gonna sideline? Vana Gamchirai? That is micro cheating. 15. Are you cultivating emotional closeness with someone who is not your partner? Micro cheating. 16. Are you hanging out a lot with an ex or a workmate? Anyone who is not your partner? We see you kuma office with your work husbands, work wives. That is micro cheating. Stop it. 17. Are you thirst trapping? Posting super suggestive and alluring pictures on social media? Yeah, we see you, micro cheater. 18. Are you sliding into an ex's, a crush's, or a total stranger's DMs? Micro cheating. 19. Are you saving the name of the person you're talking to on the slide by a different name in your phone? You know, Gid's a mechanic, Maivema 2-in-1, Rumbi nails. Micro cheating. 20. Are you saying a lot of rubbish? Phrases like, I would date you if I wasn't married. You know that, right? Micro cheating. All right, so I could go on and on, but I think these 20 should suffice because some of y'all fall into all those categories or some of them. At least this gives you a rough guideline of whether you're a micro cheater or not. All right, so now that we've talked about how you might be a micro cheater, I know that some of you might be thinking it's not that deep. Nothing wrong with a bit of flirting. Nothing wrong with getting a little ego stroke now and again. I suppose so. However, micro cheating is a harmful pattern of behavior for any relationship. I'll give you an example. 1. Micro cheating deteriorates trust in a relationship. Imagine you catch your partner hiding a friendship. How will that make you feel? They might bleed and tell you, there's nothing, I've never even kissed this person, I've never touched them, there's nothing. But the waters have been muddied, haven't they? That clear water of trust has been muddied, and you're wondering, why are they hiding this person? What is going on? 2. Micro cheating is a slippery slope that tests the borders of emotional and physical cheating. What am I saying? It's easy to move from micro cheating to full-blown cheating. 3. Micro cheating creates an emotional drought within your relationship. One of the concepts in science is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. So you've got a finite amount of energy that you can put into a relationship. So the minute you divert that energy, that affection to someone else, there's going to be a deficit in your relationship, and you cannot just pull closeness, intimacy, warmth out of thin air. It doesn't work that way. So at the end of the day, your relationship will suffer. You may think it's just harmless flame emojis on that Insta baddies picture, but you're taking away from your relationship to feed something that is not really tangible. Okay, let's say you're not the one who's micro cheating, and you're like, Mel, I don't roll like that. So is there a way to know if perhaps your partner is micro cheating? Yes, there is. Let's run through some of the signs that may point to that behavior within your relationship, shall we? 1. The first sign of micro cheating is a person's fixation with their phone. Have you ever dealt with someone and they're constantly on their phone when they normally wouldn't be? What is so fascinating about that phone? Micro cheating. They're up to no good. 2, they keep their phones face down so that you don't see any messages that pop up, any notifications, nothing. And some people actually go to the extent of putting passwords on their social media platforms. Like Messenger has a password, WhatsApp has a password, stuff like that. Dodgy behavior. 3, they become defensive about an interaction that they had on social media. You've come across those flame emojis, you've come across those heart eyes, those and baby wakabenga messages, that comment, and you ask them, and what's up with that? They become super defensive. But they can, where they smoke, there's usually fire. 4, they delete whole text conversations with someone who perhaps they normally talk to, or they're missing chunks, This is because this person doesn't want you to know what they're talking about. It might not be about sex, but they're hiding something. They don't want you to know what exactly it is that they're saying to this other person. 5, they regularly hint at someone else's attractiveness, but don't state their needs or feelings to you. Those guys will be like, you need my Jojo tank. That's my type. That's my style. But you're like a beanstalk. What gives? Something going on. 6, they have someone saved under a wrong name. 7, they constantly comment and like a specific person's posts on social media. We've run through this already. 8, they seem checked out, just checked out. Even if you're communicating to them directly and with vulnerability, it's like a brick wall. You're hitting a brick wall. They can't be bothered with what you're saying. 9, the sex life is dead. This means that your partner is getting romantic and emotional fulfillment elsewhere in most cases. So what do they need you for? So those are some of the few signs that someone might be cheating. Mel said, because you're always on your phone, you're micro cheating. Use wisdom and discretion, you know what I mean? So what should one do if they find that micro cheating has become a problem within the relationship? The first port of call, should micro cheating become an issue in your relationship, is to discuss it as openly as you can with your partner. Talk to them. Let your partner know how their behavior is hurting you or affecting you in a non-aggressive way, so that they're not put on defense mode. You know what I mean? For example, you can say, I saw that you commented banging body and put flame emojis and stars and hearts on so-and-so's picture. That made me feel uncomfortable. I'm not sure, would you be open to having a discussion about social media and some of the boundaries we need to observe to preserve and protect our relationship? So when you've done that, when you've opened up and you've taken this first step, watch how they react. If they blow off your emotions and go off on a tangent and they're like, you're insecure, it's just likes, it's just hearts, or whatever, or they try to gaslight you, that's a red flag. You really need to stop and think, is this someone who I want to have a relationship with? But if they don't invalidate your feelings and they actually listen and they understand where you're coming from, then that means it's someone who's willing to change their behavior, who has seen that what they considered as harmless behavior is actually hurting the person that they love. Munagadaro, you can work with them. You can work with someone like that. 2, set boundaries. Emotional, physical, and sexual boundaries are best set at the beginning of a relationship. But in the event that they're not, and micro cheating has happened within the relationship, it's never too late to actually set the boundaries. Talk about what flirting means within the context of your relationship. What are your thoughts about male besties, girl besties? What are your boundaries? What is cheating to you? The thing with boundaries is that they help to boost your confidence in your partner. 4, get professional help. If micro cheating has happened, especially in the confines of a marriage, sometimes it might be a bit difficult to get over that breach of trust. So if you find that you're struggling to forgive your partner for what they've done, the micro cheating, it's best to engage a counselor or a couples therapist. 4, and most importantly, the most important point is analyze why the micro cheating happened in the first place. Did your partner micro cheat because they like the rush, the dopamine rush of flirting and, getting validation from other people? Is there something lacking within the relationship? Or are they just a jerk? Analyze why the micro cheating happened. Tied to this point is work. Once you've analyzed and seen where exactly the disconnect happened, then you can work with your partner towards fixing the relationship. It may entail things like prioritizing quality time, giving your partner more attention and affection, making time for sex, leaning into the relationship, really emotionally connecting, or something as simple as planning dates away from the kids, away from the job, away from everything. People tend to cheat if they don't feel appreciated or loved within the confines of their relationships. This is not to justify bad behavior. This is just kabonas. Just something to keep at the back of your heads. Anyway, we have come to the end of this video. I hope that you learned something and that you enjoyed the video. And if you did, Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That way I'll know that, the audience enjoys this type of content, and I'll do more of this sort of content. Until the next time we meet, Mumasai Sai. Musare Mnyasha.